master of life and death. It is the reason. It is the answer, it is the Alpha, it is the Omega, it is the man's Jesus, it is the man's Muhammad, it is the man's Moses, it is the man's Siddhartha. They believe it, they love it, they cherish it, and they covet it. They covet it so much that if you go home after this and you Google conversion from semi-automatic to fully automatic, you will almost be instantaneously put on a list for the ATF. You will be flagged, your IP address will be flagged, and you will be put on a very long list, which I have listed along. For people to be looked out for, to people to be watched out for. Because the only reason that you want to know how to convert a semi-automatic weapon, which is legal, to a fully automatic weapon, which is illegal, is because you want to shoot more people at once. You have become tired, you have become bored by semi-automatic fire. Yeah, keep doing this. It's tired. I'm telling you. It's like, the bullets in your face every time. These trigger fingers are not made like they used to. I mean, like, just this is just so much work. It would be so much easier if I could just do that. Then I could spray you all. Because you don't really get a good spray doing this. It's not really good. You have to be kind of a marksman to do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get like, you gotta get in there, you gotta get the back sight lined up with the front sight. And if you ain't got night sights, oh man, you're done. Because you can't see in the dark. But if you got a fully automatic weapon, you don't need night sights. You don't need to see. Because you just spray. Fully automatic weapons are very, very effective against bulletproof glass. So much so that a great guy by the name of Medea Coleman used to employ assassins, and he used to equip them with these little fully automatic pistols called Scorpions. They're of a Russian make, descendants of the very famous and very lovely AK-47. Little miniature guy. They sell them in Texas. I know because I tried to buy them. What the Scorpion does is it does something called jackhammering. And they specifically used it on targets that rode around in bulletproof cars. What they would do is, they would take two of them with extended magazines, maybe 30 rounds. They shot a rifle round, which means that it's very powerful. They would use one gun to shoot in one spot in the glass. The rate of fire from this fully automatic pistol was so fast that it would literally jackhammer through the glass. Then they would take the other pistol and then they would assassinate whoever was in the car. So bulletproof glass became meaningless because of these fully automatic weapons. This is one use, there's many more. So much more. But for us Americans, we can only get that type of power if we're in the military or if we know how to do the conversion. Because the only people that are allowed fully automatic weapons are people with a Class 3 license from the federal government, which means the process is, first you have to be in a city, state, town that allows guns in the first place. Then you have to fill out forms specifically for your Class 3 license. Then you have to get a signature from the chief of police of your town. Then you have to send in some money, it's like $300 or something like that. And you send all that packaging and all that stuff to the federal government, you wait about a few months, and then they'll send you a Class 3, hopefully if you pass all the background tests and checks, they'll give you a Class 3 license, which means that you're able to go out and procure and build fully automatic weapons. That's it. A bunch of forms and a little money, signature from your police chief. You're done. You got fully automatic weapons. You don't need to know the conversion. But it's a very hard thing to do. So you go join the military. You become a soldier. Class 3 weapons, fully automatic, select fire. Select fire means that there's 3-round bursts. You know, single shot, 3-round bursts, and fully automatic. 3-round burst means you pull the trigger once, it shoots 3 times. Great for suppression, but also for saving ammo, preservation of ammo. Because as a soldier, bullets are heavy, you don't want to carry around a bunch of bullets. You get the best of both worlds. You still get a nice spray. Finger don't get tired. Good. But if you can't meet the requirements to join the military, and you don't pass any of the qualifications to get a Class 3 license, you can learn a conversion. You can convert them yourself. And it opens you up to a whole other world. Or you can become a police officer. You get something called the Glock 18C. Glock 18. It's carried by the police in a few countries, not so much here. It's a fully automatic pistol. There's a thing in the city that's good with the kids right now. They love it. It's a 30 shot. You know what a 30 shot is? 30 shot is an extended clip. Specifically made for the Glock. Specifically for the 9mm. It's about this long. It takes 30 rounds. Glock 18 is built for that, because the Glock 18 is fully automatic. So you see the videos and you see the kids with them. That's what those are. Not Glock 18 is the beginning. If they figure out how to do conversions, then they can. Transformation. From one thing to something else. Maybe easily, maybe not. Maybe with the remnants that are left behind with our friend in Kafka's novel, Metamorphosis. Maybe an uneasy transformation that's not fully complete that you can even barely come to grips with. But it still happens with or without you. And you are forced to change. With no reason. It just happens. And you have to deal with it. Transformation from something that was mundane, laughed upon, disregarded, to something to be the premier destination for Valentine's Day. Delicious. Transformation of jewelry, innocence, 3 faces that you wouldn't pay any mind to, today become witnesses and accessories to a murder. And framed in such a way where you don't see that. Where their transformation is more subtle, but the subtleness and the reality of what behind them is ungodly. Transformation of your city. Transformation of a place that you see every single day. That in your mind becomes something of myth, something of comic, but of such meaning and purpose that the comedy of it is washed away by the seriousness of it for you. To see something that you see every day that makes you feel, in this particular instance, in this particular placement and perspective, makes you feel as if you're insignificant to the point where you have to ask yourself, who am I? And what am I doing here? And who controls me? Things that you felt that you had so wrapped up and so tight and so confident confirmed in, and then you saw a taxi cab. You Hadia Coleman. Why are we Hadia Coleman? Why? Because that's who we are tonight. Why are we them? And in that, the question that I can't answer for you is what I leave you with. Thank you.